We've been wanting to ride at Mammoth Mountain all year, and the fact that they've had a record snowfall and tons of snow this year just made it that much more exciting.
And I got my split board that I've been wanting to try out just in time for the trip, so we tuned it up and took off for my birthday.
Once we got to Mammoth, it was really interesting to see mountain bikers next to skiers, next to snowboarders, and it actually feeling like summer. It was high 20s, summer conditions, and we could still see snow on the mountains.
The red light?
Where with the red light?
On the camera somewhere?
Oh, it's counting up.
Okay, so it's going. Alright, ready? Yes. Thursday during the day, Chelsea and our friend Jackie, who down here with us, got the car all loaded up, and then right after work Thursday night, we drove from Mountain View all the way to Mammoth. It took about 7 hours, and we got there at 11:30 or so.
Once we got there, we were told that the hills only opened from 7:30 in the morning till noon. And because it was already midnight, we knew an early morning just wasn't going to happen.
So we spent the first day on our trip checking out Mammoth Lakes and exploring, just having a nice little relaxing day before getting to check out the hills and seeing what summer snowboarding conditions were like on the next day.
It was really incredible to see how little snow there really was at the bottom, and that every day it would melt off. And there was so much snow over the winter that they would have groomers go to the top and push the snow down the mountain all night.
Since we were able to take our time a bit more than usual this trip, we got to spend some time getting more comfortable with our drone and flying around, getting enough practice to get some shots we were really happy with. So when we were driving home and saw gorgeous mountains and all these fun twisty roads, we kind of had to take a couple breaks and just get some footage of what was around us.
And we had so much time that I actually got in on the action where most of the time I chicken out.
Yeah, and I mean most of the good footage in this one is from Chelsea flying and getting really cool shots. When we checked out of the hotel on Sunday morning, the guy asked us if we were going to go check out Yosemite on our way home. And we were like, no, you're crazy, we have to go back to work, we're driving straight to San Jose. And then... So we were just driving home from snowboarding in July, and...
We got routed through Yosemite National Park accidentally, so now we're sitting on a big rock. There's a river in the background and trees chirping. Happy birthday, John. Oh. Trees everywhere, birds chirping.
There we go.
We were in absolute awe all the way through the park. I think it'd be magnificent no matter what, but as a special surprise out of nowhere, it was jaw-dropping.
Yeah, this stuff looks like it's out of an actual movie, not something we shot with a phone while driving down the road. And seeing these guys on their motorcycles zipping through here kind of made me wish that it wasn't a 6-hour drive from home if we were to take our bikes. Yosemite is enormous. It took us hours to drive through here, and we saw several different dramatic changes in landscape.
And we were really surprised when we came across a large area that was regrowing after a huge forest fire. We had such a fabulous trip, and it will be one we remember forever.
Yeah, we're already really excited about getting back to Mammoth, either for biking or for snowboarding. We both want to get back to Yosemite.
And if it wasn't a 2-year wait list for camping, I'm sure we already would have something booked.
Yeah, till then, we're just going to have to find other fun places to visit.